Good, there it is. Nice. Couple more. Excellent. Yep. One more. Good. I want you to focus on a nice slow motion snap. I just want you to finish your hands.
The 5-second one.
Yep, kind of like that, yep. So get in your stance first without the ball too. I want you to no ball in your hand. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finish, good. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, the ball, 5. Slow motion. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finish, good. I'll stand even closer. Just finish those hands. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finish, yep, all good. Now I want you to go at your pace, but I want you to just do a nice slow motion, easy snap to me right here at 4 yards. Yes, good. Don't worry about giving it a little juice. Good, very nice.
Can I be aiming like at your waist?
Yeah, perfect, right at my waist. Every time, that should be your target. Good, that's just me. Just watching your hands. Good finishes every time. Love to see that. Good. If you want to aim right at around my chest, make sure you can see enough, but not too much where you're seeing my whole body.
No, because I had a problem for a little bit. Like, I don't know if I was getting too low, but like I couldn't see anything.
That's, yeah. So if you're not seeing anything, then your hands aren't going to be able to finish high enough because your butt's so low. Because then you're just finishing within this range and all the balls are going to be down here.
Yeah, because I started to get worried a little because I was like, I think I'm too low, but like I didn't want to like.
Yeah, and I'm going to make some adjustments. So not crazy adjustments because again, your season's coming up. I don't want to go crazy about making changes.
Yeah.
That's more of an off-season thing. But yeah, we'll get you figured out before the season starts. Very nicely done. Great hands. Yes. Okay. And somewhere around 10 yards-ish. So this, for example, will probably be around 14 to 15 yards here. But I'm only going to go from probably around here. So I still want you hitting me at the chest area.
All right.
See enough of my body where you can finish, but also get into a nice stance, finish those hands strong. Good, good. Good, very nice. Nicely done. Very nice.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to move back to probably around 12-ish.
All right.
Again, maybe took 2 yards back.
Should I still be aiming around your chest?
Yeah, same thing. Hey, you keep throwing your balls. Right now you're in a great spot.
All right.
Everything is all in my waist area. Good, very nice. So that's the only one thing I don't like about not having lines is I can tell your butt is aimed a little bit more to my right, which is fine because you're hitting me in the right hip every single time.
Yeah, because my punter likes it like right here.
Perfect. Love that. Love that. Good. Nice. All right. I'm going to take 2 more steps back. I'm at probably 14 right here. So I want you to let a few rip. Hold on 1 second. Let me change the camera. Take a second. Take a second. I don't want you just rapid firing snaps. Because when in game time, that's okay. Take it off. Fire those hands. Nice. Nicely done. great snap. Really nice. Just a couple more. Nice. Very good. Finish on a good one. You're okay? Hey, shake it off. Always shake off the bad one. You know how to fix it. Finish those hands up and through. There it is. Beautiful. To make a couple corrections on the snaps that I've seen so far as we were warming up. The biggest thing I've noticed is just a little bit of a bob of the ball right before you go.
Oh, like a pick it up.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
like I'm not super concerned about it, especially at the high school level. But for you in a habit forming consistency, I would do the same thing. I would go here and I'd bounce the ball and then I would go. But it created a lot of just bad things going into football games. Not that I would do it like on punt, but on field goal, that's when I would really try to dial it in because I was trying to keep my hands loose. And I'd always just move the ball, I'll do this, and I got in trouble for it in a few games, Super Bowl being one of them. Yeah. Anyway, the biggest thing I don't want you to do is get into such a rhythm of like you bouncing the ball and then not being able to keep it steady, and then everything feels off. So I want you to just try to focus on it in these next couple snaps of just, okay, I got myself set. Okay, I'm looking down at the ball, so get your eyes on the ball first, see your ball set, then look down, and then you go. Instead of getting into your regular stance and going, okay, here we go, boom, 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 like, let's go. And as much as I'd love to get into that rhythm myself, I don't want that for you because it will create more and more bad habits.
Ball up and then go?
You're not a hitcher. No, okay. Hitching, I'd only be concerned if your hitch was here. Yeah. And if that's not the case. Yeah. If you're snapping, have you been snapping with helmets and shoulder pads on? Or
yeah.
Just helmet, right?
Yeah.
Even if it's just a helmet. The biggest thing I've ever heard or seen is if someone has an issue of hitting their helmet or face mask before they go. If you don't have that issue, then there's no reason to correct anything like that.
No, it's because...
And you have to pick up the ball to go.
Yeah.
It's not like you're going to be able to just do this. If you're doing this, there is no power in that, and you're going to scrape the ball against the ground, the ball's going to go everywhere.
No, it's because like one day I was scrolling Rose actually, and like the one video I think you posted was like a training session.
Yeah.
When you and like the guy was talking about the one pump and then
yes.
go, and then like I think like I never like thought about doing like I felt like I was just always like I even watched film like I was always just like kind of off the ground like I didn't like see like, it lift up. Right. So I tried it and it felt like it was going faster. Like,
for sure, because you're engaging your triceps more rather than just pushing the ball with your
and then
shoulders.
I started doing like the pump, go back, and then do it.
Good. Let's practice that drill right now. Again, that drill is also great for the exact thing I was telling you about with your hands. So, for this, I want you to aim for the red target.
Red one?
Yep. So when you get into your stance, I want to treat every single snap like it's one snap, and it matters. So get to the ball, look down at the ball, see the ball set, then look through and fire. Good, good. That's fine. And now let's try that pump drill that you saw in that video there. So just to start, don't snap the ball. So get in your stance, get on that ball. Pump one time, pump a little bit more with your hands through.
Like here?
Yep, there, and now do it with the ball. So pump halfway through with the ball, good, Now get your hands set and go. Nice, excellent, very nicely done. Same setup. One pump, fire hands through. Yep. Okay. Just take a little bit more time in between because you're trying to just go quickly with that drill.
Yeah.
So I want you to one pump, pause, get your hands set, and then fire through. Pick your target and go. One pump, pause. Now take a second, get your hands set, Fire. Good. Much better.
Sometimes I also feel like my right hand finishes more than my left.
For sure. And you know how I saw that as well? You'll see it in your video of you doing this, of just the overhand one. Your one hand finishes a little bit differently than the other. And that's not the worst thing in the world. I've seen so many guys who are great snappers not finish with even hands every time. If you're hitting a consistent target like you just were with me on those punt snaps, I don't want to change you, especially going into the season. You're snapping consistent balls. We'll get to a point where you can change a bunch of stuff in the off season. I don't want you thinking, oh, I got to do this, I got to do this, and you go into a game and you're like not confident at all in your snapping. I want you to be as confident as possible going into your very first game. So let's scratch the first part of the drill, the pump part. Now I just want you to keep your eyes on the ball. You're snapping to me. Keep your eyes on the ball to start. Don't bob it. Put your head down, fire. Look at that, beautiful. That's it, right there. Because the biggest thing, let me pause you for a second. The biggest thing you don't have when you're training yourself is a punter or a personal protector to call, or a holder to call the count. So you're just going out, you're getting your ball, and you're ripping the ball back on your own pace, which is great. I mean, there's no other really way to practice as a long snapper. But then when you come time to come back into, you know, punt periods and field goal periods, and you've been bobbing the ball around, that can only create more of an issue for yourself going into, you know, practice or whatever, because then you're like, oh, I'm already ready, but they're not, and I've got my hands going like this. So I want you to just find a nice tempo, you know, get ready, get set, look down at the ball, and then try to pace out that time in between, like, okay, the punter's down, the kicker took his last step, it's probably going to take another 2 seconds from there for him to be ready. He looks down at the punter, and then you're ready to go from there.
Yeah, because I had the same problem like last year where I would like tap it. Like it wasn't more, it was like I was literally like tap the ball. And I almost got called for it in the semifinal game, but at halftime we were down like 10-20, and then we came back and won 28-20. And it was the field goal to put us in the lead, and I almost got called for it.
I know. I got called for that in the Super Bowl the same way.
Yeah, it was
like, hey, you're tapping the ball, the guys are jumping off sides. And I'm like, well, I mean, I've been doing this all season, so, but again, they don't care about that. You know, they want to see everyone snap the exact same like a robot. Good, nicely done. There it is. Always for you now, keep your eye on the ball first. Like, look at your hands, make sure your hands are set, then look down and go. I think that's just your new way to get set for now.
All right.
I don't want to change anything else at this moment. Yes, very nicely done. Because that's such a smooth snap. I don't want to change that. There's so many ways everyone snaps differently. You know, no one's going to snap the same. Okay, it's all right. Your butt came up just a little bit there. That's why your hands were a little off.
All right.
So come straight back with everything. Good. Okay, I'm gonna move back just a little bit. All right. Same rhythm. Get set. Eyes down on that ball with your hands on it. Yes, there it is. Good. Very nicely done. Okay, now. Nice ball. Very nicely done. Good laces too. Nice. You got perfect laces at this distance. I love that. Exactly 7 yards, you're hitting perfect laces. That's excellent. Nice. That is unbelievably good. Very, very nicely done. Do you guys have a count at all? Do you want me to try to replicate a count, or do you guys just flash your hand?
He just goes.
Perfect.
Just like that.
Love that. Nice. Good. A few more of those. The laces. Nice. These next couple, we're kind of going rapid fire here. I'm going to take a little bit more time like he's actually getting set up. So, he's taking his steps. Punter looks back. Okay, gives the nod. That's the biggest thing with timing. Yeah. As much as I love just rapid fire, hands are so good in the first 5, 6, 7 snaps. And then timing becomes an issue. And that's where you have to be like, okay, how do I re-lock in and how do I do that again? So, same thing. I'm going to take a little bit longer. Just watch the hand. Good. Take your time. Take your time. It's okay. I know. I'm doing it on purpose because again, you never know the timing of that punter. Let's get it set like you're actually going to be out on a field goal. So, what I want you to do is turn your head back. So get into your stance. Turn your head back. Okay. He's taking his 2 steps. Punter's getting ready. He's giving him the nod. Nice. There it is. Very nicely done. And what I want you to focus on is firing those hands in the same spot on your thighs every single time. Yep. So, the biggest form technique I can give you on field goal to allow more consistency is the same thing with punt. Is be like, okay, he's taking a little bit longer. My hands are set. Love that. He's not ready. Okay, my hands are set. Nice and loose. Here we go. There, and then always finishing out in the same spot of your thighs every single time. Because that, at least you know you're hitting the same spot every time. Your ball is going to be located in, pretty familiar area every time. So think about the end of your short line. When he goes back, okay, he's going back, takes his 2 steps. All right. Gives the punter the nod. Yep. Look at that. Love that. Perfect. Now, put the ball down. Take a step back. I want you to start practicing field goals like this. Because if you just, again, get into a rhythm going, and I get it. If you have your holder out and you just need to get like 5, 6 snaps to warm up, that's one thing. But what I want you to do is start prepping like you're going to be in a game. Okay, so here we go. Kicker's taking his steps. Takes his 2 steps over. Gives the holder the nod. Nice. See, there we go. Now we're back into a nice rhythm of field goal. Here we go. Takes his 2 steps. Kicker's ready. Nice. Not bad. That's a little bit on me. But I want you to, this is where you keep that butt down and you're finishing in the same spot every time. I know I was a little bit inconsistent with where my count was there, but I'm trying to do that on purpose. I want to throw you off because I want you to just be ready to fire those hands whenever. All right, kicker takes his steps. Okay, he's ready. Nice, good. So again, I know you're down there for a little bit. I want you to practice that though, because that can be a huge mess up in any long snapper's brain. Yeah. But I want you to try to start getting that into your routine because you never know what's going to go wrong. I've had so many referees be like, "You got to wait. You can't snap yet." Yeah. Or timeout. That's another big thing. Is okay, timeout. Okay, we're all getting up. Yeah. And then you got to wait. They're trying to freeze the kicker or whatever. Okay, here we go. Ready? All right, kicker takes his 2 steps. He's ready. Nice, that's the snap right there. That's beautiful. That's what you gotta feel every time, right there. Let me cut the video on that. 1 snap there. 3 more field goals, and then we'll go back into punt. Here we go. All right, kicker's taking his 2 steps. Ready. Nice. That's it. Every time. Your hands are finishing right where I want them to. Ball's right over the spot.
Yep.
Good laces. All right. Kicker's taking us 2 steps. All right, timeout, 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 timeout. All right, freezing the kicker. All right, ref wants the action going. All right, here we go. All right, kicker takes 2 steps. Nice, that's me. That was a good snap, right over the spot. Right over the spot, good snap. All right, one more. There it is. Yeah, I tried to go a little bit quicker on that one for you. Good. These are all good things to practice, though.
Yep.
These things that break up your routine of just going bang, bang, bang. That's so important. Let's just start with a few overhands. Finish the hands every time right at me. Good. Very nice. Hands. Tight and through. Good. Nice. And now for this one, I want you to try to practice keeping it like you're snapping here,
Like
instead of
arms
going like this. Just keep it up high and then go.
It's like all wrists.
So yeah, I mean not all wrist, but you're not giving the momentum of your arms. There you go. Yeah, I want you to bend your arms, but I want you to start like you're snapping, like you would be like bent over like this, but you're here, and then you're snapping like that. Yes, that's it. That's very nicely done. There it is. Good. Very good. Nice. See, look at that. Every ball has been right in my chest. Good. One more. Good. Very nice done. All right. Let's get back on that ball. Let's also big focus on eyes down, watching that ball, making sure it's not bobbing, and then ripping the hands through. Okay, good.
Am I aiming at your?
You're aiming right. That's your aiming point is great. You wanted to bounce that ball though. I saw a little bit before you went.
I did.
Just keep it nice and steady. Eyes down to the ball. Head through. Go. There you go. Keep those fingers loose because I don't want loose spirals coming out of not being able to move the ball a bit. I know it keeps you looser to bounce it, and I totally understand that. That's how I would throw more consistent, tighter spirals myself. There you go. At this yardage, it's like field goal. I want to hit in the same spot every single time. Extend and hold that finish every time. Hit your target. There it is. That's it. That's what I want. That's what I want every time. All consistency. Eliminate the variables. Push that butt back. Back nice and flat. Finish those hands. Yes. Good. Good. Same thing. Butt back. Back flat. Eyes down. Yes. Good. Nice. Butt back. Head through. Finish. Yes. That's it. That's the one. That is it every time. That's just building your muscle memory.
Yep.
Good. Head straight through, hands straight through. Nice and even finish. Good. Nice. Okay, moving back. 2 yards. Same form. Finish those hands. Good. Nice. Love that. Football's not bobbing. Okay, step back. Good. See, this is what you do also on punt. You step back, you get yourself set, you go. I want you to do the same thing on field goal as well.
All right.
Yeah, my dad told me that a few days ago, because a few days ago I was just like kind of...
Just going, exactly. Rapid fire is the worst thing you could possibly do for yourself.
Yeah.
Nice. It'd be one thing if you could go do that in a game, but in a game you're snapping maybe 10 times.
Yeah.
So. Good. Nice ball. All right. We're going to go 2 more steps back, probably right around where your punt snaps will be.
Right.
You guys go around 14 or 15 yards?
Yeah, it's like somewhere around there.
Okay. Same consistency. Finish those hands. It's okay. Trust your hands. You don't got to finish harder. It's nice and smooth form. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. You trusted your hands. That's what I want. Yes, good. It's like a golf swing. Every time you try to swing harder, it doesn't go well.
Yeah.
But if you do a nice and smooth motion, all form, that ball's gonna fly. Okay. One more good one. Switch it up. Good, nice. Okay. Okay. So in a game-like situation, you're gonna have to run downfield. You might even get pressed a little bit. But your job is to snap the ball first, always. You know that. You've done it already. You've been on varsity. Get that ball back there at a nice, smooth pace. But I want you, for this one, I want you to release to the right. So after you're finished, after you hold your hand through, you know, get to an athletic stance, take a few steps down that way, okay?
Like a sprint that
No,
way?
yeah, you're not sprinting though. I just want you to finish, get into a stance, and then go like that. Just a little jog.
Or do you want me to go around the cones?
Yeah, that's fine. Because you're gonna have to avoid some people anyway. So let me get out of this camera's way. Okay, on you though. Good. I didn't see where that ball finished.
It was like, I saw it land, it was like just below the red
Below
line.
the
Like
red,
hit
perfect.
the red line, but
Okay.
it didn't go in the net.
Okay. That was right to the right of the red, yeah. It's not a bad snap at all. Go, finish those hands, and go. Good, good. One more that way, and then I want you to go the other way. Finish those hands. Nice. That one I saw, there was a couple, but that one I knew you were focused the most on the snap there than you were about getting downfield. That first one, you got up on your toes, and then you went off. Not that it was a bad snap, I'm not saying you can't have a good snap that way, but you're gonna have a better snap if you're a little bit more focused on your finish and then going. All right, take a break, step off for a second. Always give yourself a minute. Again, rapid fire is your worst enemy.
Yeah. Even in game, should I like hold the finish for like a second?
For a second, absolutely. Because again, you're not getting pressed by anyone unless you have a specific team that is telling that guy, the A-gap guy, to be like, okay, once the snapper finishes, go press him. Yeah. If you get pressed once, then you're like, okay, don't think about having to go even faster. That's when things can go wrong. If you're worried about more the person in front of you, you got bigger problems.
Yeah.
You got to be worried about your snap first than you are in front of the guy in front of you.
Yeah, because my first ever varsity scrimmage, like I was on punt, and I just felt like so pressured to get it back and then go.
Correct. Of
and
course.
then I was also getting blocked going down.
Yeah, and your adrenaline is high.
Yeah.
You know, you're in a varsity game and you're trying to just go fast.
And I also didn't like because I didn't know where the snap was going.
Right. Correct. All right, let's do this next one. Go this right next to that little padding area. Good, nice. Love that. That's a good ball. Good. Finish good.
Was that one low?
A little bit, and it was right in the white. That's fine. That's right at the knees. That's totally fine. But yeah, just finish your hands a little bit more. Get it up in your pressure torque a little bit more. Not bad. Right to the right. Two more. I'm just a distraction. I don't want you to focus on me. I want you to focus on your ball. Yeah, both sides. One more. We'll take a break. On you. I'm gonna get in your head here, so. Eyes down on that ball. Good set. Good. Good ball. Right there. Again, careful of that bobbing. As soon as your head goes down, you want to bob that ball before you go.
Did I?
You did not. At least I didn't see, we'll see on the film, but again, eliminate that movement. Get set, hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Good. Good. Much better. There you go. Put the ball down. Back off the ball. There you go. Get set differently every time. Well, not differently, but different timing. Ready? Okay. Kicker takes the steps. Head down. All right. Go. Nice. Right to the right. Again, when it's not on you, that's when things become a little bit different.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to say set from now on just for a few of these. And I don't want you getting used to that. I just want you getting used to not being in the same rhythm. Ready? Set. Good. There it is. That was the one. Stay nice and steady. The last thing you want to be called for is getting a little bit of a jolt before you throw it back. Ready. Set. Good. See how that ball comes out a little wobbly though when you hold it a little bit longer? I just want you to have a nice loose hands on that ball. I don't want you focused on just trying to rip it back there. I mean, I am, but I want you to rip it as soon as I say that set word. Okay, ready? Set. There it is. There it is. You focus on just throwing that ball back as hard as you can, and your hands are finishing in the same spot. You won't have to worry about a thing.
Yeah.
But you have to stay nice and steady up until that point. I know it's hard. Trust me. Your hands are slightly moving. Your arms are just getting stiff. Ready. Set. There it is. Beautiful. I think that's your biggest adjustment right there, mentally, is just rip it. As soon as that holder is set, rip it.
Yeah.
instead of just going, snapping, going, snapping. Ready. Set. Good. All 3 of those have been right in the center. Couple more. Back off. Back off. Time out. Time out. Time out. All right, there's 10 seconds on the clock here. I want you to snap it on 3. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. See what happens when you're down there for that long? That sucks. That's why when I said that, I wanted to see what you do. If you have 10 seconds, that's enough time to not turn around, but just look through your legs before you go.
So like around like 5.
Around 6 seconds, grab that ball.
I got it.
Maybe 7 seconds, because you don't want to be down for 7 whole seconds. Feels like an eternity.
Yeah, it does.
So let's try that again. Okay. There's 10 seconds on the clock. I want you to snap it on 3. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Better. Okay. Let's try that one more time. We'll keep trying that. I like that drill because, again, it gets you out of your rhythm. You need to get out of your own head.
Yeah.
Because when you're in your own head and you're in your own world, snapping is easy. But when you're on someone else's clock, that's when it becomes harder and harder. Ready? Snap it on 3. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yes, there we go. Now we found it. Now we found it.
Yeah, I like to grab it a little like later.
Yeah, for sure. So like that's where you have to kind of build your own internal clock with your holder and with your kicker. Because if you get to a point where you know this kicker is going, taking about 10 to 12 seconds per setup, there you go. I'm not getting down at 12 seconds or you're down there forever.
Yeah.
And then your hands are like, like you just get.
No, I like, because my kicker, he always does like, the steps, and right when he's about to kick, he like twists.
There you go.
And that's how
that's your key. That's your key. There's always an indicator. Always. Let's go again. On 3. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. There you go. Look at that. Now you got a nice pace going because, again, you're now practicing being out of your rhythm.
Yeah.
Let's try a couple more. This time I want you to do it on my set, okay? Okay, we're missing a lineman. We're missing a lineman. There you go. There you go. Okay. Tackles in. Sit.
Oh my God.
It's all right. See, things like this happen. Even in the NFL, there's guys who are offensive linemen who forget to be out on the field on field goal, and you have a guy come running in at the very last second. Okay, let's try that again. Again, this is all timing, trying to get out of your own rhythm. All right, lineman, missing lineman. There you go. Get up. Wait. Okay, set. There you go. Better. It's right above the weight. Okay. Remember all my set. Set. There you go. Good. Change it up every time. Change it. Fast, slow, medium. Yeah, there we go. Love it. Here we go. Try a couple more. Like that. Kicker does his twist. Yeah. guess it's the twisting motion
Yeah.
that helps you a little bit. One more. Just like that. Replicate that one again. Good. There we go. Good. Good. Love that work. That's such good work because, again, you got to get out of your own head when it comes to field goal, out of rhythm. Okay, here we go. Anything. Extra point. Yep, and you're uphill. That's the thing. Like this is like
my feet are uneven.
Literally, you're on a. I'm on a slope. I can see you downhill. So be aware of that. Make sure you're, you know, on this side of the field. You have to aim just slightly higher. Good. Very nicely done.
That's me.
Good snap. But hey, bouncing that ball now.
I am.
Yep. Step off the ball. There you go. Look down at that ball. Look at your hands before you even consider getting ready. There you go. Better. Much better. Here we go. Okay. 14 yards. Fire those hands through a couple times before you even go. Because you're going now from field goal to punt snap. Yes, there you go. I want you to fire those hands through. Good. If you never have an opportunity to snap between a field goal and a punt, do a couple of those, and then get ready to go.
All right.
Head down. Ball. Steady. Good. I got in your head there, but you bounced it right before you went. Try again.
Are we going on you or me?
On you, on you. This is on you, but I want that ball steady. Keep that ball nice and steady. Good. Good snap, okay? Again, back off the ball. Steps. Does his twist. Good. On one side. Again. Put the ball down. Back up the ball.
I bounced it there one time.
Yes, you did. I'm glad you noticed it. Keep that ball nice and steady all the way through. Stare down at that ball. Don't get set till the very last second. Okay, he's taking his steps. Does his twist. Good. That's me. A little high, but it was good laces. One more of those. Back off the ball. All right, you're missing alignment. You're missing alignment. There you go. There you go. Always get your head up. Okay, he's set. Good. 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 There you go. Nice. Nice. One more of those. Good. Back flat. Finish those hands. Yes, there it is. That's the hands I want to see. The last few times you're trying to just get it back there. Those are the hands, just like the ones we did to the net when I was rushing you and you were taking off. I want you to take off right here, just a few steps after the snap.
To the right?
To the left, away from the camera. Finish those hands first. Good. Good. One more. Remember, you're at a little bit of an uphill here. I want you to hit me on my back left shoulder. I want you to pick a target and just fire it right there. Keep your eyes on that back left shoulder the entire time. Yes, look at that. Perfect. If you find a target instead of just snapping too, I find that to be a huge difference. So again, even if it's in my hand, so sometimes you get so focused on getting ready, you're just kind of looking at the holder, you're not finding a target.
Yeah.
So I
never aimed, I just like
Right. But I want you to try to do that because that I find, okay, I need to finish my hand right at that hand. Yeah. And that is a huge difference. Let's try that again. Pick a target. Pick my hand. Okay, not bad, right there. On you. Steady as all can be though. Good. Follow that line. That's why I kept that rope there. Yeah. Finish those hands nice and even, right at the target. I want you to aim so the black line in between the white, right in the middle there. Oh, yeah. You see that?
Like that bar thing?
Yep, that's where like the red net is hanging down. I want you to aim at that. Look directly at that black line in the middle of the white and aim and fire. Look at that. Whew. Money. Remember, stay out of rhythm, but also, you know, really dial in technique. Keep your eye on field goal, keep your eyes in the same spot, keep that ball steady. Finish your hands nice and smooth, right at the edge of your short line. Okay, I'm talking to you too much there. I want you to forget about what I just said and just keep going. Don't listen to me anymore either. Don't get in your own head. Just fire that ball back. There you go. Couple more. I know I said 5, but I want a couple more. Sorry. Really dial that in. Look at that black line. Fire your hands at it. Okay. 2 more. I want you to finish on 2 snaps in that white. Yes, there's 1. Remember that feeling. Yeah, there we go. Let's go. All right, we're moving on. Top part of the red, right here. Look at that, perfect. Right on the right of it. Okay. If you feel good about it, go up to that yellow marker.
Go do 1 more.
Okay. Yeah. However many you need. Okay. Fire those hands. Push that butt back. Nice flat back. Fire those hands through. Yes. Much better. I feel like when you're a little bit more upright, your back, you have a nice flat back. More power is built. Power is built.
When I push my butt back, that's what makes it hard to see sometimes.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. That's where you have to find that, you know, nice in-between spot where you're not rounded, but you're also can see. Okay. Finish this hand a little bit further through. Right at that target. Top of that target, fire their hands.
That one.
Yep, you bobbed it.
I know, yeah.
And then you went. I want you to keep those hands steady. Let's do it on me. Let's try one on me.
All right.
Ready? I will do a ready, set. Okay. Ready. Set. Good. Fatigue is setting in. I know it is. Hot day. Let's get one good one. Let's get one in the net. We're done. Ready. Set. Nice. We're getting there. That was a good snap right there. That was right to the right. To the target. One last one. Fire that target. Fire your hands right at this top of the red there. Push that butt back. Ready. Set. Oh, we're so close. That was good. Right up top. Right to the right here. It's a good snap any day. More. Ready. Set.
Dude.
Right. Step off a little bit. Step off for a second. Clear your head. This one's on you. You got this. Fire your hands fast with that target. Oh, so close. One more, one more. One more regardless, because now the fatigue is really set. We got a lot of work in today. Traveled the whole field.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, I just want him to get ready for the season, you know. It's just, it's coming in fast.
Coming quick.
Very quick. It's all right. It's all right. Good.